The Backyard Carpenters, Baby Boomers Can Do, or back at the radio station. This is an extremely heavy door that we're going to replace in the studio for the present door that's just very light. So it took three of us to get the thing outside and put it on the sawhorses.
We're looking to see if the red dot's on, because we're outside and I really can't see.
Yeah, the red dot's blinking.
There it is. All right.
That's it.
That red dot is blinking. Okay, here we go. All right, we're I'm Ann.
I'm Jane.
We're the Backyard Carpenters.
Baby
Boomers Can Do. Where are you? There you go. There you are. There you are.
There I am.
So we back.
We haven't been here in a while.
At the radio station, and we'll step aside and let you see this big giant door. Step aside so they can see the big giant door. Thank you. All right, and so anyway, we got to take this and cut it down to size, put doorknobs in, and new hinges. This thing is real heavy, but the difference is it's got to go on their studio. So somebody will be able to look in the glass door and see that there's somebody doing something in the studio. So we're going to get started, right?
Yes, we are.
We're going to get started.
Good to see you again.
All right. What we've done is we've brought the old door to be able to match this. Now I got to take the doorknob off. There you go. I got to get the doorknob off because it's in our way. Convert the old-fashioned way and grab a screwdriver. What I'm getting ready to do is take my speed square and line up where the hinges were on the old door. Now the difference, because of the weight of this bottom door, we're actually going to be putting up a third hinge. So we got that, and I've marked. Right, we're going to double check our length one more time. All right. And the next thing I got to do is I got to put blue tape protect this door. I'm kind of concerned that it's not as wide as the previous door. A little concerned. Anyway, we'll make it work. Splintering up. This is just a veneer, ash veneer on top of particle board, but it is a solid door. I have to put this painter's paint so it won't splinter. It won't splinter the veneer. So I'm going to remeasure. Typical door is 80 inches, so I'm going to remeasure the 80 inches. All right. And now what I'm going to do is a little different is I'm going to use my T-square and Sharpie. That way I can see my mark. And now I'm using a Sharpie. see my line. But I use a sharp knife. At this point, I got to change out my blade to a panel cutting blade.
Okay, so the doorknob has been put on.
This door is a ½ inch. It's not as wide as that door by ½ inch. So normally on your hinges you dig in for them to be flush, but in this case we're trying to make up for the ½
Like
inch.
that's dug in.
I gotta pilot these holes.
Which means he's going to start it with the drill and then screw it in.
I hear her mumbling something in the background.
I'm not mumbling, I'm explaining what piloting is.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I piloted. Alright, now putting in the screws. Making sure again that I got it so it opens correctly. So I have to do that 2 more times.
You going to pilot those holes or not?
Yes, ma'am. Got to pilot all of them. So what we had to do is, because this door is so much heavier, we're going to put a third hinge on it. So I found the halfway point of 80, which is 40. This is my new hinge. Now, hopefully this will fade with time to match these.
I'm sure it will. Of course, I don't think they really care. Who looks at hinges?
Alright, again, you always put your pin up, so you punch it out and pull it. You ever have to take it off for whatever reason? Now, I'm lining up that mark, let me know that's my halfway point. And again, we got a pilot.
Okay.
Okay, I have a confession to make.
He's good at that.
When we took the door in, Jane was trying to tell us that we had it upside down, and I insisted because I had hung these the wrong way. This barrel end always needs to be up so you can pop it out. So she was correct. Now we're having to do all this retroing.
Woohoo!
So Jane was correct.
Mark your calendar. He admitted I was right.
I was wrong. She was right.
I'm right more than he admits.
Alright, so now we know that the top is at an inch, 6 and 7/8 actually. 7/8. That is the top.
Interesting sign on the door. I'd have to tell my husband about this.
Good to see
Okay.
everybody. Oh yeah, you
The
got to
door
do the
is
final
in.
thing.
Let me go in here. Isn't this cool? It's in a radio station. And the door is in. It's a heavy door. And there's the goofy backyard carpenter. It was a challenge to get the door in because it's so heavy and getting the hinges in, but it's in, and the owner hasn't decided if he's going to paint or stain, but the door is in. It looks very nice. This way, a person walking by can see who's working in the studio. That's a wrap. Hope to see you at our next project.